Webtoon. It's an app for books and reading. It's an app for books and stuff. It's called Webtoon. And I just want to talk about like the stories I got to read before my life kind of went down the drain. I had to read this book about Haiti. What that story is about like Greek gods and stuff, what their role was in hell, on Earth, and other dimensions, and their love stories, especially Hades and the woman he chose to marry. She ended up killing the world full of people out of anger or rage, and he ended up helping her find a way around her killings to be accountable instead of like her mom kind of holding over her head, making her feel like she didn't do something wrong when in reality she did a ton of wrong. And he chose to help her split her time on Earth for her mom. When you search it up on Google, that's what it'll go into. But the book, it doesn't go into greater details in a like stern way. But yeah, they would split her time up on Earth and in hell with seasons and changing and stuff like that. And then I read this other book. It's called Does Age Matter, I believe. It was this older girl. She was a teacher. It was like a Japan book, Asian book. And she was a teacher. She was clumsy. She was kind of like more youthful, more childlike in spirit. And she met this younger CEO male and his development of his aging and stuff like that. That taught him the way and the ropes of the career that he was taking on to build a business by himself, kind of in some way and shape or form. But some of the older ones will come and touch base with him sometimes, but they'll leave him in the way to lead his company. And he ended up meeting her because she was like a teacher that got cheated on by her husband or fiance of years. And she tried, she ran away and she ended up meeting him, growing to fondness of him, but she kept identifying that he was a younger age male that had an older male's personality development, which I liked it a lot. Then I read this other book about these two individuals that were more Caucasian in their appearance. They both had like this ability of like a dragon inside of them. The boy knew how to shift into his, whereas the girl was unconsciously enhanced into her due to her background and history of how she got her ability, but she couldn't have tapped into it yet. And they had an arranged marriage going on. He could tap into his dragon form, but she couldn't. It took her going on like little quests to try to tap into it because it was afraid of her, or it was just like wild inside of her. She didn't have no self-control of it yet.